I think that the era of non-chemo based treatment for CLL is well and truly here, and I think that that has been an absolute breakthrough. And now we've just got to work out how we best sequence these great new classes of drugs that we have to get the best outcomes for our patients over the long term. The topic of my talk today was actually emerging BCL2 inhibitors, and I think that that's emblematic of what's happening in CLL. We're getting more and more fantastic new drugs, and what we need to do is to work out which patients are going to get the most benefit from them, so we can select from a plethora of potential agents the best one for this patient right now. So with respect to personalised medicine, we can look at CLL cells for BCL2 mutations. And in the future, it's not here just yet, but in the future, I can see a time when we can look at the BCL2 mutations that a person has and select either a particular BCL2 inhibitor or a BTK inhibitor based on the known profile of mutations that a patient has. So venetoclax, which is the poster child of BCL2 inhibition, is a great drug. You know, it really has transformed my field in CLL, but it's also been transformational in AML and looks like it is very promising in a number of other diseases. The thing is that there are drawbacks to venetoclax. Resistance develops, even in diseases where the response rates are high. And there are some diseases that just don't respond as well as we'd like them to this drug. And so when thinking about how we might do it differently, if we could design a BCL2 inhibitor from scratch, the things that I'm looking for are hit more BCL2 family members so that we get greater efficacy, but somehow avoid the toxicity of inhibiting those other BCL2 family members, like thrombocytopenia when you inhibit BCL-XL or cardiac issues when you inhibit MCL1. We'd like to avoid tumor lysis syndrome and the challenges that we've seen with dose escalation. We'd like to have daily dosing, once a day, one tablet. If we could design a drug that works as well as venetoclax, but gets around some of those limitations, I think we'd be really in a brave new era. I hope that the attendees today were able to see what promise we really can appreciate from this class of drugs. They're not perfect. No drug is perfect. There's no silver bullet. But this class of drugs is a very powerful way of treating cancer. And what we want to do as a scientific community is move to a place where we can harness that power while avoiding some of the known downsides.